Hi friends, in Planet Earth Dating, it's Monday, January 11th, 2016. Ra and Black Wolf here in the Lynn-Life, Betty Jean in the Jamie Body Mind, other teammates in other dimensions, most of us in the subatomic and most of us in the physical dimension. Again, a reminder that being here in this space does not make anyone a team member. What makes us team members is intending to do the work as assigned by wiser minds above to specifications in every moment, intending to live by the search for truth rules, intending to live by the search for truth assignments, which are to upgrade 16th, 2016. As always, our intention is to do what is ours to do right now in all dimensions to manifest the divine plan. With that, the videoed portions of today's efforts begin. When we add that last intention of meeting our January from those foundations of life in the deeper subatomic, I'm starting to get a sense of that big blob of our soul presence that was coming up in the overnight.
That's true.
I think it is what Heart of Pan was referring to when he was saying there's something down there that's bigger than all of us. And it seems to be a conglomeration of ourselves.
That's true.
Working at those very deep levels, presumably going about it in a confused fashion.
That's true.
All right, let's intend of ourselves into the front door. I have the sense of travelers.
That's true.
And that they are well-intentioned presences.
Into
what's happening now is that you are inside a healing space, and we're going to separate that which is most yourself as at oneness with those of your dimension and no one else.
That's true.
That's interdimensional.
They're still recovering from their swimming in the sea of comforting lies experience.
Yes. And many others as well.
That's true.
Oh, right. And now we get that angry feeling that so many people get when they are re-exposed to the comforting lies of childhood, and they really want that sense of comfort, and we're saying to them, it's time to put down your binky and your blankie. I want to live my soul plan. I like my comforting lies. I want to clutch to them.
That's true.
You can, but you can't do it here. Let's start a slow bifurcation. All those who intend to upgrade the standards of integrity to that which will actually work to manifest the divine plan to the central axis of the search for truth pillar. Let's help these nature realms presences. What matters most? Survival. It's not ever going to feel any different to you until you stop numbing up.
That's true.
Often we numb up with comforting lies. Often we numb up more directly. You have to stop numbing up so that you can sense subtle energy. This is level 1, day 2, Sunday morning talk. How to increase your subtle sensitivity. This is basic, friends. Stop numbing. Stop lying.
That's true.
The difference in sensory perception is striking. A couple hours ago it was fine. Now, an hour ago it was fine.
That's true.
Half an hour ago it was fine.
Now it's like trying to hear something in another room of a large building, and there's music playing in the hallway between us and that room.
And them. Well, we see how it is for you.
That's
we
true.
do. We see how it is, and we have compassion for that experience.
That's true.
And we know how you can rise above that. You can rise above that by following the instructions that are laid out, and they're laid out in a step-by-step fashion. And we've had this conversation with hundreds or thousands or hundreds of thousands or millions or billions or trillions of presences.
That's true.
The same conversation over and over and over and over. Basic, repetitive conversations. But now, I don't even know what to say to these people. We've said everything. We've
Live
said
stream
everything.
up past them.
Live stream up past them.
How high must we reach
to connect with the presence with enough integrity to actually manifest the divine plan. I see a room, and it's a room of these Oversoul presences.
That's true.
And somebody is talking, and whatever he is saying isn't true. That's not true. That's wishful thinking. They're saying something that might be the party line,
right,
of what it is. It's like somebody standing up and reading something that's like the Pledge of Allegiance,
right,
and, conveniently ignoring the realities that we're actually living in a police state that is as corrupt as any banana republic, quote
That's
unquote.
True.
That everybody up to the judges are paid off. It's just crooked.
That's true.
America isn't a great nation. America has wasted the opportunity that it had to be a great nation.
That's true.
America is in sharp decline.
That's true.
This person standing up there is saying the same kinds of crazy things that right-wing, I think they're terrorists, but they have seats in the legislature and seats on the national bench.
That's true.
That those presences say, it's the same tone, just lies. Those are lies. That's not true. Whatever that guy is saying isn't true. Some presences in that Oversoul room are acting kind of like conduits for our statements to shoot through to higher levels.
That's true.
What that guy is saying in that room down there, now I feel like I'm viewing it from much higher. What that guy is saying in that room down there is untrue. I don't know what he's saying, I don't know the words, but I see where it reads on the truth and lie meter, and it's in the orange. If it were red, you would need to pull him out because his intention would be solidly bad for some reason or another. Usually it's a reason of selfishness or cowardice or laziness or arrogance or bigotry, things like that. It's orange, it's not red. No. But orange is awfully close to red. Why is that guy the one with the microphone and the podium? You've got the wrong person speaking. I can see that skinny kid in that room. Get that skinny kid up there.
Let him talk.
Let him talk. Give the microphone to that skinny kid. I think they did. I think they gave the microphone to the skinny kid.
That's true.
Whatever he's saying is true.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true. You should listen to him. He's telling the truth. Whatever that kid is saying. Give him the seat. Give him the seat. He's the one who's telling the truth. Give him the authority. That's what they're saying. Give him the authority. And if you don't, then you don't really care about what's true either.
That's true.
And I feel like a sense of, oh, I've got to check the rule book. If you have to check the rule book, then we're live streaming up
way
past
you. Way out.
We might not be able to pull any more fibers of the subatomic right now.
Not
we need to clear this.
Yeah, there's so much stuff.
There's so much stuff. Clear the lies that are already kicked up.
That's true.
Take the aim and let it fly, pulse it so it goes way up, and asking everybody to kind of send this up, send up our work, and ask that presence to grade it and make the work right, make the work right, make it right. And if you want to do the same, send up your work and try and send it up to the level higher than that person, and then try to, just in a chain link fashion, everybody send up higher, 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 higher. And in such a way open up this pillar to somebody who might actually have enough integrity to actually manifest the divine plan. And meanwhile, we still have our project at Thing 1.
That's true.
Pay attention to this. Up there, you seem to have lost track of this one very basic reality check. You're up there talking in very lofty phrases about manifesting the divine plan on a grand scale. We have here in the subatomic a project that's been months running to attempt to get one humanoid at a time to live his or her soul plan humanoids who don't want to. Just like the all that is stuck in oppositional defiant disorder. Representative members of this oppositional defiant disorder clan have been selected by wiser minds above, and we are attempting to get them to fulfill their destinies. As a collective of us, 6.5 million souls assigned to this project. 6.5 million souls assigned to this project. Months now. So far, not one of those presences has budged. They're not living their soul plans. They aren't fulfilling their destinies. They're doing things that they aren't supposed to be doing rather than things they are supposed to be doing.
That's true.
So I think that you can set aside your lofty goals and start focusing on a very small, manageable project. We have the assignment to complete one of those projects by January 16th, 2016. I see people looking through papers. Whatever.
Okay.
No help is coming from above.
No.